10 on Monday, August 5th, 2024. And we just left Rincon and now we're ready to cross Highway 9. We got 6 cars today. Yesterday they had 8 cars. On the weekend they had 8, and one day they had 9. But not on the weekdays. This might be the last week that they're gonna have the weekday train is gonna be on the weekend after Friday. But I'm glad I got a chance to ride it. We're approaching milepost 124 and Highway 9. There's the 124 milepost. We're getting ready to cross the Powder Creek Trestle. $2:29 p.m. And continue on video 10. After we cut off up here, we're going to take the last video when we enter the yard. The Santa Cruz Depot. I mean the Depot Park area. And the Y is next after this. Here's the Powder Creek Trestle. In 1942, they put this trestle in. Jason wouldn't let me ride in the engine with him because of my GoPro. The other guys let me, but Jason and this guy Charlie won't let me video in the cab, so I decided to stay back here and ride in the combine like when I rode up. You can still see Highway 9 down there. We're approaching Paradise Park here. In about a minute, we'll be at Paradise Park. Picking up speed. Okay, we're now entering Paradise Park. Right over there is Paradise Park. We're entering it. I can make out some buildings. This house here that we're looking at is at Paradise Park. This is in Paradise Park area too.
Locomotive ride behind that 2600 is clearly a diesel locomotive. For many, many years it was steam that ran over these mountains. Once diesel came into its own though, there was no competition. Steam could not compete. Diesel had some advantages that just could not be overcome. Number one, steam needs enormous gulps of water all the time. But the big thing that diesel was able to accomplish at the beginning, steam really never accomplished. You can put several diesel engines together, put together with some plugs and hoses, operated with only one engineer and one fireman. Steam, you can have several steam locomotives, but each one needed an engineer and a fireman. Great savings in personnel costs. You've probably seen a diesel train going along a highway and way over there on the other side of maybe a river. Very, very long train, a couple of units up in front, maybe there's a unit in the middle of a very long train, sometimes a unit at the back. Know that all those other locomotives are operated via radio signal from the front cab. Tremendous advantage in terms of railroads, in terms of personnel costs. That's not to say that our locomotive is exactly a modern conveyance. It was built in 1949 for the electromotive division of GM. Back in 49, it didn't look at all like it looks right now. Back then it was called an F7 locomotive. You may have had one if you had an electric train, kind of box-like. As you look forward at the old 2600, notice there's a catwalk on the outside. Notice there's a railing. The old sign of the F7 was where that railing was. It was a big box. And the problem with it is you couldn't back the locomotive up and see where you're going. So Santa Fe took 100 of their F7s into Claiborne, Texas in 1972 and converted them into what you're looking at. That's
in the video 10.